Thanks for joining me for another week of Margarete Miller. Stay tuned and see how I create this collage for week 16.
Oh, what a start. Inside out and upside down. No stress, I'ma clean up this mess.
Hello everyone, it's Leigh here. Thanks for joining me today, and I'm so happy that you're here to spend some time with me while I do week 16 of the Margarete Miller Challenge. Margarete Miller's challenge is a year-long challenge with 52 weekly assignments to do, so a new set of prompts every week. And if you want to join in with the collaboration, because it is an open collaboration, look in my description box. There's links to Margarete's channel as well as what you need to do to join in. So week 16, our prompts are a photo or a portion of a photo, a ticket, a bird, a date, water in some form, and the bonus is circles. So I've been collecting my bits and pieces together. I've got a big stack of painty papers that I will sort through to find my background. But what I've collected is a photograph. So this photo was in a box that fell out of the cupboard when I opened it up to have a look for something. So this was amongst the photos that fell out. So that had to be used. I thought it was a sign. Okay. That's going to be my water. I had an old photo of a boat, or a yacht, I should say, a yacht. And I've pulled that, just the yacht part out, taken all the other bits and pieces away from it. So that's my water and my photo. I have my bird. I like my birds to be, in dynamic poses, and I thought this was nice. I think it's a goshawk. I cut it out of an animals type of book. For dates, I have a book of Australian history. And across the bottom of every page is a list of things that happened during the year that's on the page. So it starts at 1st of February, the last one is 28th of October. So I've got dates there. I've got a couple of tickets and I've got a few off on the side. Yeah, painty papers, big stack of them to sort through to use for my background. I've got some washi tape. I've got some stamped words which I might try and fit into the collage somewhere, and this is going to be a different collage for me because I'm going to do just a standard collage. I'm not worrying about doing anything arty this week. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do it on one page. I'll just use the top page, and I'm just going to find my piece of paper to go as my background, and then we'll start gluing down. Okay, so I've gone through my papers and I found this one. I'm going to use this because I like the way the colours blend together. So I'm going to stick that down as my background, and I'm going to use this part of the page. Let's just zoom in a little bit and move that down. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to tear that off so it's the size of what I want. So I hope everybody's well. Thank you again for coming along to spend some time with me. And yeah, so it's been quiet Easter for me so far. We haven't done anything terribly exciting. I had Mum over for lunch today. So she lives probably a 10-minute drive away from here, so I go and pick her up because she doesn't drive anymore. Or she never did really drive. But yeah, so we had sausages, which are her favourite. Sausages and bread for lunch, so she was in heaven. Oh, now I think I've torn that a bit too small. It's just gonna, might have to stick a bit more in there, replace a bit. That's alright. Had to turn the fan on, it was getting pretty hot in here. Now I want to try out some new glue that I got. It's called Nori glue. I bought it off Amazon. I think it was about $25 for that jar. See how it goes. And the reason I bought this one was I'd heard Julie from Camellia Crafts Designs talking about Yes glue. So I thought, oh, it smells nice. I really want some of that. As I do. I see, I want, I have to get. So I started looking for the Yes glue on Amazon, and it was really expensive to get it here to Australia. And this came up as, you know, like an alternative. It's as Julie said, they're like very much like glue stick in a jar. Okay, so I'm happy for that to stick off the end. I like it when it does that. And we'll keep that straight edge, so that's what my background's going to be. Yeah, so I didn't realise that Amazon actually delivers 7 days a week. It's amazing. I ordered it on a Thursday or something like that, and it turned up on the Saturday, so amazing. Must have come from somewhere in Brisbane, I'd say. So I hope it's as good as the glue that she was using, the Yes glue. And I'll let you know if it is. It really smells nice. It smells a bit like marzipan. Okay, so that's that on there. Okay, so we got that. Well, actually before I glue down anything else, just going to go around the edge with some Distress Oxide. So I'll try that colour. Yeah, I think that'll do. Book's nearly full. So I'll have to do a flip through when it reaches its capacity. I don't think that'll be too long. Okay, so compositionally, oh, that's what I wanted to try. I used this the other day as a stencil for something that's coming up next Friday. I'm going to give that a whirl here. So this is the backing tape off, you know, the reinforcements, for your little holes, you know, when you punch a hole or something. Quite like that. I never thought it would stand up so well, because this will be the third time I've used it, so it's doing pretty well to be still functional. It's just a strip of paper. Mind you, it's not ordinary paper, it's got some sort of coating on it as a non-stick. Alright, I think that'll do for that. Now, compositionally, there's an aeroplane in this I didn't notice before, so that's got to go. The boat's got to go on there. My bird is going to be flying somewhere there. These dates, I think I will stick them under there like that, and get rid of some parts of it. A nice rough edge. Probably tearing off half the dates, but never mind. Still got plenty of them showing. So that'll go under there, and I'll just go around this with a bit of vintage photo. Might just put a little bit over it, make it look a bit older. And go around the bit of the boat and the ticket. I'm not sure which one I was going to use now. Might use that one, got a little bit more detail on it. I'll just ink that as well. So this is going to go something like this. Check it, maybe there. And the bird, something like that. But I won't want those square edges on that photo, so they have to go. I've got a couple of words that I would like to put in there, so I'm gluing them onto the back of the tickets. I've got heaps of tickets, so I've got that one on there ready. And photo, I'll just put it over here because I think I will separate them. I'm just going to let that dry before I do anything else with it. This I want to make smaller. And take the straight edges off it. Get rid of the aeroplane. I didn't see the aeroplane on it to start with. The reason I chose the that particular paper is because I think the colours that are in this photo blend in with this quite nicely. And I'm just going to ink around that. I've got a couple of dates coming up for you to remember. On the 20th next week, which is the Wednesday, it's the April edition of the Doodle Challenge. So that's hashtag 2022 Doodle Challenge APR. So if you're doing a video, put it up either on that day or after that day. It doesn't matter when, as long as it's not before the 20th. On the 23rd is another collaboration that I'm taking part in, and that's with the Makers Creative Collaboration. So that's hosted by Mariah from PM Artist Studio. And also we had our collage videos go up on the first Wednesday of this month. So there's a few things to have a look at. People are adding their videos into the playlist all the time, so if you think you've already looked at the playlist, don't forget to check again, because there could be something new there. Okay, so just trimming around them a bit. That's not very straight, but never mind. Has character. Okay, so they're ready to go on, and they're properly dry. Now what I want to do is around this is just a bit of gesso. Might just do that before I actually glue it down, just to make it stand out a little bit more. I'm just going to use my finger. I've been doing heaps of gel printing, and I've got so much paint under my fingernails and on them, like I've cleaned them, but it doesn't really come off. I was at the doctor's the other day and I looked down at my hands and I thought, oh, that's embarrassing. They looked like I'd been out in the garden. There was so much muck underneath them, but it's right in, you know, like paint right up underneath the fingernail. So I thought, oh, I'll put some nail polish on. So I did that, but now the paint is sticking to the nail polish. So I can't win. But I suppose it looks better to have the paint on top of my fingers than under the fingernails, because I don't know about anybody else, but I hate dirty fingernails. I know mine aren't dirty as such. It's not from lack of cleaning them. It's just that there's paint there. There's only so far in you can dig with a nail file to get it out without causing damage. Right. Now I think I shall glue this down now. I think it'll be alright. Yep. Possibly should use this glue. I keep forgetting it's got that guard in there. So that, because the gesso is wet, that's what I'm trying to get out. Oh, I love the smell of it. I might become a glue sniffer. It's really nice. Oh, upside down. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. I want that to go there. The ship there. And then the bird there. Now I might need to put some more gesso down. Oh, not gesso. Yeah, gesso. Or stamping or something. I'm just going to use the Tombow glue this time. This isn't glossy or anything. It's quite matte, this particular piece of paper. So I should turn it so the dates can be seen. So maybe this way. Then it's right down the bottom. There won't be anything covering it up. And a ticket. I'm going to put the ticket there. I'm going to put the corner of that over the ship. Now this one's a bit shiny, so I'll stick some of this nori glue on. You'd think it would smell like fish with a name like nori, given that nori is that seaweedy stuff that they put around sushi rolls. But it doesn't. It's got a really nice, sweet sort of smell. That's there. Stay down. And my bird. Is it standing out enough? Maybe it needs to be more over this way. Or here. I actually think I like it there. It's leaving the page if I put it right there. I'll put it here. That's better. I won't need the other glue for that. I'll just use this Tombow. Looks like I've lost one of my words. I bet I put it in the... is that it? It is too. How'd it get over there? Okay. You probably saw that. Okay. Oh, good one. I just tried to put the lid of the gesso on the lid of onto the glue. Oh my goodness. It's annoying. Speaking of gesso, the bonus this week is circles. So I'm just going to put a couple of gesso circles on there. Like that. So I'm just making sure I've got everything I'm meant to have on there. So photo is the ship, the ticket, the bird, the dates, and the water. The bonus is the circles. Okay, so now it's just a matter of doing some extra decoration. I think I put a bit of this washi tape in here somewhere. It's there, and maybe a little bit there. So I need one more piece to make it 3. There. Now these words, in flight, stuck to my hand, in flight, and photo. Photo can go up there. In flight, I think over here, like that. I feel like it's missing something. I'm trying not to put splatters on it, but I think I might have to. It's a bit plain for my usual, compared to my usual work, but I thought you all might be getting a bit sick of seeing the same thing over and over, so I thought I'll change it up a little bit. Even if changing it up means changing it down in a way, not going so arty with it. Put the edge on there. I think I'll just glue down the words, and then I'm going to put some gold splatters on there. So in flight I'm going to put there, and I'll go around that in black when it's a bit drier. And photo I'm going to put up there. Now I'm going to get my watercolour paints. Alright, just before I splatter I'm going to go around a couple of places with watercolour pencil. If I can get it to, well, it's not going to write there. I'll outline my little photo sign and my in-flight. And just with this Posca pen, I'm going to very lightly touch in around here. Just along here as well. Oops. Because it's wet, the paint is wet coming out of the pen. It's allowing me to wipe it off if I make a mistake, like that. That's better. And we would like to just put some of that along here as well, although it's a bit thick. Let me just see if I can smudge that a little bit. That's better. And here. I'll have to go to the shop and get a new one of these with a thinner point on it. This one's too thick, 3mm. Bird's tail's not stuck down properly. Yeah, what am I going to do with that? I think I can squirt a little bit of Tombow glue in underneath it. Hopefully that does the trick. Okay, so it's not sticking quite well there either. Just fix that up. Do a little bit of doodling. Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm ready to splatter. So I have my watercolour set of paints here. Just going to activate gold. Whoops, that's a bit watery. Let's see if I can remove that big blob. And replace it with some other blobs. That'll do. So they're going up the page like that. And I'll just use the excess paint to go around the edge here, rather than waste it. It'll just be a little highlight, so it's not going to be anything big. Okay, so that was nice and easy. That's done. Here's the prompts. A photo, which is my boat, a ticket, a bird, a date, which is in there. Water, which is my photo of the ocean. And the bonus is circles. I don't very often use the bonus, but I felt like it today. I'll just bring that up a bit closer for you. So there's my bird. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed watching that. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, that's really important. I love to see the comments and I answer them all. I might be a little bit late in answering them, but I will get them answered. And don't forget to check out the doodle collaboration. Have a look at our collage collaboration. And look out on the 23rd for the Makers Creative Collaboration, which the theme is Let It Rain. That's hosted by Mariah from PM Artist Studio. Link to that channel will be in my video description box, and it's also one of my featured channels as well. Yeah, don't forget to check out Julie's collage for the Margarete Miller. She does fantastic collages. She puts a story into all of hers, so they're really nice. She's so particular and puts so much detail into everything. It's amazing. So, wonderful collage artist. Okay, that's it for me for Margarete Miller for week 16. I'll just leave you with the little thought that creativity is contagious. Pass it on. Be kinder than you need to be. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers from Australia. Hooroo!